All right, we got another episode of The Snack for you, and who better to bring on than Stephen Cookus, a.k.a. DMArmada. How are you, my friend?
I am very good. I'm so looking forward to Uprising spoiler season and hopping on a plane and hanging out with you in Vegas. That's going to be good, right?
That is going to be really good. I keep forgetting the fact that Vegas is legitimately like a week away, and that is the world premiere of Uprising. So all of the spoilers that everyone's going to see, people are going to be busting out packs, sharing pictures and all that stuff. So all the information is merely like, what, a week away? Probably?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
It is. It's crazy.
Oh, God. That gets me horny for cards, is what I'm saying. I don't know how else to properly say this. All right. It's the Stack, DMArmada, and basically, I'm going to be giving you statements. You're going to let me know, as they are on the stack, whether they resolve, you agree, or they fizzle. Not going to happen. Are you ready to play the stack?
I am. You've told me none of the questions in advance, which I love.
Yes.
So you're going to see my honest, shocked reaction when you throw one at me.
It's good. All right, the first statement. There will be another major tournament where the winner will start off 0-2. Again, this alludes to the fact that Pablo Pintor, who won the Pro Tour, started his journey 0-2 and then won the whole thing. It will happen again.
Like in the world ever?
In Flesh and Blood.
Yeah, I'm going to say it resolves, but man, not for a long time. I don't know. It's really close, but I think it's too difficult in the infinity of it all to say that it's never going to happen again. But man, was that as close to a once in a lifetime type of thing, right? It's
close. It's like you always think about those sports, the records that will never be broken, like the Ironman streak for Cal Ripken, or, those kinds of things. Gretzky's points in hockey never be broken. And I feel like this is as close to unbreakable without being unbreakable as you'll get, because it's quite the achievement.
Totally agree.
Next, there will be a fourth hero in Uprising.
Why did I know this was going to be a question at some point?
Because eventually I can't ask this anymore. I have like one more week of squeezing the juice out of this one.
I gotta say that it fizzles. It does not resolve. I think it's going to be the 3. I don't think we're going to get a sneaky, Shiana tucked in there in like the fabled spot. But God, does my heart want that so bad. I just want Shiana in this set. They've done such a good job of like putting her in the lore articles and like making her a part of this story that it would just be so good. But do I think it's going to happen? Unfortunately, no.
Okay. Next question, as I just realized that my editor will sort this out, but I absolutely forgot to record my own face. So we're going to be recording my face now. So there might be a picture of me up until now, and now here I am. So I apologize. On the stack is the fabled card will be class specific.
I mean, if it's Shiana, does that count as class specific?
Shapeshifter, I suppose, is kind of
She is technically a class, right?
That is a class.
I'm going to say that it fizzles because I think that it's the landmark and I think it's Mount Volcor. And so I think they'll just make it like a talent, be able to play in both Draconic decks. I bet you that's that. That is my opinion on the Fabled.
Okay, because we've had like Library of Solana, which is, but we've also had Korsham and all the gems and stuff like that, and the Heart of Fyendal and all that stuff. So it could be any guess. I think it's safe to say that that one kind of fizzles to a degree, but yeah. The next hero to hit Living Legend will be Prism.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, I know.
I'm going to go with it resolves. But I'll put it this way. I think it'll be really close.
Okay.
It'll be really close.
I should also preface this with we're under the assumption that Chain is going to surpass Living Legend. So I should have definitely stated that. I don't know if Chain will pass, but like we'll say other than Chain, I suppose. But like, that's the statement.
Yeah. I think it resolves, but I think it's going to be a really close race because I bet you there's going to be a couple heroes that like just charge on forward.
I think that you're correct in that. I think that it's going to be Prism, but it's going to be close because if there's some good ninja stuff, Katsu might actually just take off. Possibly.
Yeah,
who knows?
If there's some sick ninja tech, or if there's just like some absolutely powerful like Icelander cards. What if Icelander just charges 4? No, that'd be too far. That'd be too crazy.
Well, hey, look at what Starvo did. Starvo did it in like 4 months, right? So let's be real. Next one. The Pro Tour winner in France will be North American.
Ooh, my God, these questions are so good. I'm gonna say it resolves. We gotta go for it. I think it's gonna be a North American player. I think they wanted to pick it up in New Jersey, and I think they're gonna be champing at the bit. Is that the term? Champing?
I believe. I mean, you could champ at the bit. The bit will accept anything, frankly. The bit is really
either way.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a North American. I think they want it. They want it too hard.
Part of why I believe that that's true is because it's going to be a fresh meta off of Uprising, and a lot of the previous big name players who kind of innovated and such were North American, people like Tarek Patel and such, who really created these bombastic decks. And this is not to shortchange anyone out of North America, but in a fresh meta, like Pro Tour was an established meta, etc. So you had everybody with all the information and a lot of reps. This is like, okay, brand new sandbox, new toys, go crazy. So this is the innovators Pro Tour, in my opinion.
Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that argument, sure.
Next up, Ninja will be tier 1 after Uprising.
Done. Sign me up. It resolves. Ship it right now. Ninja's going to the moon, baby. I think it's going to happen.
Hashtag ship it. Next one. You're going to love this one. Pirate will be a class in Flesh and Blood.
Yes. I'm not even going to say it resolves because that's already the foregone conclusion. It has to happen, right? Does that happen at some point? I would love it. You don't know what that would mean in my own like headspace if pirates just showed up. I don't know how you feel about this.
I feel very look, I have no affinity towards pirates, but I have a nice fondness of you, Steven, and I know that if you were just to jam out a bunch of videos with your pirate hat on, talking about the lore and just really digging into it, that would make me happy as a human being. And that, I mean, let's be real. The first domino of the pirate being released creates this sort of ripple effect of a million different great things that could occur. So,
how many people would like a pirate hero? I mean, like, I would love to do a poll. We should do a poll. How many people would enjoy a pirate class in this game? Well, and what would that look like?
That's the problem, right? It's because you're creating a question. Obviously, people want to see new things. So if the question is, would you like to see a pirate in Flesh and Blood? It'll be overwhelmingly the yes. But I think what you need to do is you need to throw it out there against another class. Say, like, would you rather see a pirate or a necromancer, and see what happens? Because I feel like the two of those types of heroes are so unique in terms of their lore and ideology that they would have different play styles. So who knows? Yeah. Who knows?
God, Flake, you're so smart.
Oh,
how'd you get so learned? What a great idea.
It's pronounced learned.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, sorry. Just that's there it goes out the window.
It's pronounced learned. As I champ at the bit over here.
Champing at the bit and being learned. That's what we do here on the show. Next up, signing a card on the art is okay.
Yes. The answer is yes. It depends on how good the art is and how good the signature is. If your name is Matt DeMarco, then you sign on the art every time. Because the swoosh in your sign, your signature is so good, man. It's so solid.
Okay, I have your card like right there. I have all my autographs I have like the Matt Rogers autograph, the Stephen Kukis autograph. I have the Kel autograph. I have the Matt Rogers. Yeah, so I have all my autographs. I just need a T-Bone from Tan and Grace. I need to add that. I have the Brian Gottlieb Squirrel token. So a lot of the casting.
I have yours on my desk too. I think it's like right here, actually.
Can you show people just how terrible my signature was on there?
If I can find it, I will show it, most definitely. I don't think it's terrible at all. only
was
slightly weird, but good. It's a good weird.
I sign flakeouts. If anyone asks, I have a stack of flakeouts that I like to sign. If anybody ever wants something signed, I'll be like, I'll sign your flakeout, no problem. And I signed one for you, but I stupidly signed on the artwork, which I didn't know you're not supposed to do. And then I got roasted by some prominent people out there in the community, one of which was is Merchant, one of my friends, Merchant. But
why did you sign on the art? I
didn't know. I literally, because it was I think it was like a silver Sharpie, and I just went on the art because it was dark art, so I didn't know. But
you know what? I still support you.
Thank you. Last
one. One of one.
It is.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm interrupting you. Go ahead.
No, it's all good. This is part of it. And this one actually was wedged in after our conversation. I had a lot of these written up already, but this one literally was a last-minute addition based on our conversation earlier today. True Lies will get a sequel.
Oh, God, I hope not. I hope not. Oh, that would make me so sad. Or, like, a remake would be horrible, too. True Lies is perfect as is. It does not need a sequel. It's like the perfect self-contained story. It's got love. It's got intrigue. It's got action. It's got a gun falling down a set of like rickety stairs and somehow going off multiple. Yeah. I can't. Firearm. Maybe that's the word that YouTube likes. I don't know. But either way, it has it all. Like there's a scene where Arnold Schwarzenegger literally tries to ride a horse off of a skyscraper. I mean, you can't put that in every single movie, but it's in that one.
It is. I say this all the time. It is the perfect action movie. It has comedy. It has that ridiculous element. It has the obvious, silly bad guy kind of scenario. It has the most outrageous physics be damned kind of scenarios ever. And it has the best one-liners. Things like, first of all, one of my favorite Arnold one-liners is in the movie Eraser when the crocodile tries to eat him and he shoots it and he says, "Your luggage." And I was like, that's pretty good. But this one has Jamie Lee Curtis. Yeah.
At the end, he literally fires a missile that the bad spoiler alert, everybody, spoiler alert. Fires a missile that the bad guy is attached to, and right before he does it, he says, "You're fired." And it's like, are you kidding me? That is so perfect. It's so good.
It's so stupidly good is what it is. And
yes.
And to be fair, Tom Arnold is in the movie, and you kind of forget about it. Every time you give it a rewatch, you're like, oh yeah, there's this whole subplot and this whole subplot, and it is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. But that wasn't the question, Armada. It's not whether you want it to be. It's that one will happen. Does it fizzle or does it resolve? Because
you're right.
I have to preface this with the fact that we're living in a society right now where Top Gun 30 years later got a really badass sequel. So just saying, digging up these old dinosaur movies, like True Lies, I think was a 1994 movie, maybe 95, but we're approaching that 30-year mark on it. Possible. Arnold still wants to make movies.
It fizzles. If they ever do anything with it, they're doing a remake and it'll be bad. There you go.
Does that count as a sequel, though?
No, I don't think it's
you're
going to be
right.
a sequel, no.
Okay. Well, Steven, thank you. This has been both enlightening, educational, wholesome.
That's true.
Nutritious, possibly.
Yeah.
It's possible that you might be watching or listening to this and the light emitting from your device is providing you vitamin D. So, hey. What do I know? What am I, a doctor? No.
Who am I to say? Who am I to judge?
We're not anything, Stephen Armada. We're merely here to entertain the folks. But yeah, buddy, thank you so much for doing this.
It is always a pleasure to hang out. And I'm looking forward to hanging out in a week.
Damn right.
We're going to do something fun like, I don't know, play Flesh and Blood, play card games inside. It'll be great.
Yeah. All right, we got beautiful weather, 1 million things to do. Time to go to bed at 8 o'clock and wake up early to play cards. On it.
I feel personally attacked by that. Oh my goodness.
Hey, I'm just saying, you chose to be responsible. I will do my best to poke the right buttons to get you out there and on a table singing Bon Jovi if possible. All right. On that note, friends, thank you so much for watching The Stack. We'll be back next time with more statements. If you got a statement, please check out there's a Discord now. Oh, yes. There is no Discord, but there is a Discord. There's also all kinds of other ways that you can support the channel. So please be kind to one another. Don't forget you're not losing if you're learning. We'll see you next time. Bye.